Today I'll be opening up the Ducks of Disney Series 2 mystery pins. These were released in March of 2026, and they are available in the parks for $44.99 per bag, and there are 5 pins in each bag. So just like the Series 1 version, these are rubber duckies themed to various Disney characters. This is a 16-pin collection, and the pin designs we can get are Winnie the Pooh, Eeyore, Chip, Maleficent, Queen of Hearts, Peter Pan, Pongo, Genie, Darkwing Duck, Zazu, Dale, Snow White, Negaduck, Lady, Elliott, and Ursula. So let's open these up and see what we get. So I have 3 bags here to open up, which is 15 pins total. So I cannot complete the 16-pin collection today, but hopefully I get a good start. I do have the Series 1 pins back here. I think this is kind of covering them, but I am missing 3 of those. So I would like to complete Series 1 and then complete Series 2 and then put all 32 ducks on one pin board. I think that would be pretty cool. So the duck I'm looking for the most, I think it'd be cool to have Maleficent and Ursula. Those would be pretty cool. And maybe Peter Pan. So let's see what we get in bag 1 here. Now these are just loosened bags. So they're not in their own black bag. So pin 1 is Darkwing Duck. So we have Darkwing Duck. It's got his purple coat, and he's got his hat on and his mask. That is pretty cool. I never watched Darkwing Duck show, so the one guy on here, Negaduck, never heard of him before. Had to look him up. And the back is, we have our usual silver tone finish. We have 1 pin post. And yeah, we do have the little diamond hidden Mickey down there. All right, well, he matches, the color of Darkwing matches the front cover. Oh, well, he's on the front cover. That would be why. That would be why he matches the front cover. He is the theme of Series 2. And our second duck, looking at the back, there's a big horn. Ooh, that might be Genie. That might be Genie's hair. Let's see. It is Genie. So we have Genie Duck. We have Genie. We have his belt, or whatever you call it. I like his little his little beard there, and his little ponytail sticking up the top there. That is pretty cool. Definitely can tell that is Genie. And next one, we have, from looking at the back, I don't know, looks like maybe some kind of dragon tail? Yeah, and it's Elliott. That would be why it's a dragon tail. So we have Elliott. He's all green. He's got his little purple hair on the top and his tiny little purple wing right there. Got some scales on him too. That's cool. I mean, it's very simple. All the ducks are the same, but it's just how they theme them. And some of them, they do a really good job. Some of them are pretty plain, and some of them there's a little bit extra detail going on there. That one was a good one. And duck 4, ooh, we have Ursula. Nice. So we got one of the villains here. And this one has a lot more going on the bottom with all of her tentacles down here. So we have some tentacles at the bottom. I can see her necklace, and her hair, of course, just makes it. The white hair on the top and an earring. That is cool. I like that one. Hey, so far this is a good bag. I'm liking all of these. And our last duck in the first bag is, from the back, it's just kind of plain. And we get Lady. So we have Lady. She's got her blue collar and her big fluffy ears. Very cool. All right, these are good sized pins. You can see as I'm putting them on this little shelf, or whatever we want to call it, little stand. These 5 pins are more than halfway across the stand. So I'm going to run out of room here. Well, at least I hope I'm going to run out of room. Jeez. We could get duplicate bags of all of these. But we don't want that. All right. So those 5 were unique, of course. And now we could start seeing some duplicates. The one we want to avoid is a whole duplicate bag. Those are never fun. So looking at the back of this one, this is already different because there's something different sticking off the top of their head, and it is Peter Pan. Very cool. So we have Peter Pan, and He's got the hat with the feather. Oh, he's got a little, in his wing, he's got a little dagger. That's cool. I like that. He's wearing all green there. Okay. And had to put that on the wrong side. Here we go. All right. And the next duck is... Ooh. Well, I'm looking at the back. I'll show you the back, too. We pretty much know which one this is. That's going to be Maleficent, right? And it is Maleficent. You got the big horn sticking up. So we have Maleficent. She's dressed all in black. And then she's got her staff. Her wing is holding on to the staff. That is pretty cool. And her bill is actually pink. All the other duck bills have just been the regular duck bill orange color, but hers is pink. Wonder if she's the only one with different bill color. All right. And the next one is, ooh, looking at the back. This one's also different. Just one single thing sticking out of the top, and it is the Queen of Hearts. Hey, we got the other villain. I think that's all three villains. Well, maybe that Darkwing Duck guy is a villain. Not Darkwing Duck, but the other guy. Anyway, we have Queen of Hearts, and she's got her black and red and white clothes on. She's got the red, or the yellow and black striped part right there at the bottom of the duck. She's got her little crown on top. That is cool. And I've run out of room on this little stand, so I'm going to have to make a second row here. And the next one is, well, I can see it. It is Pongo. Or is it just a Dalmatian? I think this one's Pongo. Sometimes they have the Dalmatian and they say Dalmatian. But this one, I believe, said Pongo. And we have all of the Dalmatian spots, and he has one ear sticking up. That one's cool. All right, well, we'll put him, we'll make a lower row down here. And the last one in bag 2, let's keep it different. And it is not. We have our first duplicate, and it is another Genie. So we got a second Genie. So we're 2 bags in, and we have 9 down. So that's not bad. So now it'd be really nice if this bag gives us, some more. It'd be great if we got 5 more new ones here. Let's see. All right, and the first one is kind of stuck in here. Oh, because I have 2 ducks. Oh, 3 ducks? Oh, 2 ducks. Oh, this one was behind one of the other ones. It was behind the Mickey pinback. All right, from the back, this one is very plain, and it is Snow White. So the Snow White duck, and she's got her bow in her hair, and she's got her dress colors there, and then the sleeve of her dress is on the wing. That's cool. All right, we'll put her down here. And then the next one that was stuck on, looks like it's because the pinback was up or maybe bent. But this one has 2 pin posts and giant tail. I think that's going to be Zazu? It is Zazu! So we have Zazu, and it's got the blue and the white, and this one also has a little bit different color on the bill. It's got a little yellow on there, and like I said earlier, sorry, 2 pin posts. So he has a pin post on his tail, which I'm guessing that long tail would make it turn, so they put a second pin post on there, which, good job. Let's see more of that. So we have Zazu with a super long tail. That's going to make it, that tail might make it tough to put these really close together on a pin board, on these little pin boards that I use, because that tail is going to stick into the next duck. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, well, I can see from the back, it is one of the Darkwing Duck ones, because I see the hat. Now, hopefully it's the other guy. And it is! It's Negaduck. And as I said earlier, I didn't watch Darkwing Duck, had absolutely no idea who this was. Had to look him up, and apparently this is like a really evil guy, so I guess he's another villain. So we have all kind of an orangish coat, and he's got like a red hat and a black mask, and he looks very angry, which would fit with him being very evil. And the next one, we have 2 left. I think we have 2 more ducks left. And this one came out facing me, and it is Winnie the Pooh. So we have Winnie the Pooh, And this one is, Winnie the Pooh doesn't have a whole lot going on, so he's always the most plain, the most plain version of Independent he's in. So we just have Winnie the Pooh kind of orange color with the red shirt, but he does have just little tiny bear ears, which make that pretty cool. So very, very plain duck, but it's got a little extra features there with those ears. And our last duck is, hey, it's goes well with Winnie the Pooh. We have Eeyore. So Eeyore, this one's great too. So we have Eeyore with the grays, and he has his pink bow on his tail, and his eye, he's got his hair, it's all kind of like, almost looks like some emo hair, but his eye is different. So you can clearly tell that he's just kind of sad. Yeah, I'm a duck. So you can really tell that he's a sad duck. So, hey, this was great. I mean, I opened up 5 bags, so that's 15 pins total. I only got 1 double. So if I can do math this early in the morning, I'm at 14 of the 16? Did that really happen? That's awesome. That means I'm only missing 2. So those were the Ducks of Disney Series 2 mystery pins. Let me know in the comments which one was your favorite design here. My favorite is Ursula. I just love the tentacles at the bottom and the hair. Oh, the hair is so good on that one. There's just a lot more going on with that duck than some of the other ones. So that is my favorite here. And it's followed closely by Elliott. I like that one. I like the pink purple hair and the little wings sticking out. So those are my 2 favorites here that I unboxed. And this was an excellent unboxing. It almost went as good as it could go, right? I had 3 bags, 15 pins total, and only 1 double. So that means I'm sitting at 14 out of the 16 pins. So I'm only missing 2. And it was kind of funny because I was like, what 2 am I missing? And I'm looking through the designs, and it just so happens that the 2 I'm missing are Chip and Dale. So the little duo there, they escaped me today. So if I find Chip and Dale, I will complete Series 2. And I still have Series 1 back here. I've got 3 to go there. So I'm missing 5 ducks total, and then I will have all 32 ducks. But looking at the designs of these, so Series 1 was more kind of how they start a lot of these series with the Sensational Six. You got your Mickeys, your Minnies, and Plutos, and Goofies, stuff like that. So it's kind of the base characters, and then they kind of branched out here in Series 2. So we have some villains, we have a princess. So I'm going to guess that next year we will see a Series 3, and maybe if we can go to Series 4, so because there's a lot of characters they can put on these ducks. So we'll see what the future holds there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.